We're actually a little
You're
late. We
ready.
went live. Okay. Go ahead.
I don't
ready,
even
Juan.
have the show. It's
Juan,
not
you
ready
work well
yet.
under pressure.
No.
You'll be fine.
It's a big doughy mess. I haven't even put it in the oven yet.
No,
There's
this is
toothpicks sticking out all over.
Just
You
do your
create your
Michael
best-
Caine impersonation and everything will be all right.
Michael Caine. Everyone
Caine.
just calm down. Everybody calm down, all right? Everything's going to be all right. We're
There
going
you
to get
go.
we're going to
Is
get
that
on
Michael
Bob.
Caine?
We put
Yeah,
it on
it's a
there,
good
and
one.
Bob's your uncle. We'll throw it
Kinda
on
sounds
there.
like Ricky Gervais.
I don't think
He's got a lot higher.
Do Ricky. We'll compare.
It sounded, it
Yeah,
sounded
Ricky's
like
is higher
I'd have to
pitched.
channel it. Oh well,
Michael Caine.
Mr. Humor Box. That's the one
She
I remember
was-
from Night at the Museum. He's like, "Oh, "You Mr. Humor Box. If you don't, if you don't clean it up, you know, we'll have it. It'll be bad. All right. That's just the way it's gonna be. We'll have it there. But I'm still scrambling. You guys. I got pots and pans all over the place. I haven't even cooked what's necessary for this show.
I
Should
thought
we
you were already
send-
on top of it. I thought we were ahead of the curve.
It's a
this
big doughy mess. We were
Hey,
a
should
little
we
ahead.
send Brian a polo while we're live and ask him if he will come and read Blunderbuss for us tonight, or if he's
You
busy?
can.
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
back here.
There, I'm gonna
Should I
do
do
it
it after sound check or just
like
while we're
this.
sound checking?
Why are
do
you
it
asking
here.
us?
Ready?
Why don't
Well,
you just
Brian,
don't,
I'm
why
not
don't you just do
asking
what you
you.
usually do and that's take
Caine,
charge?
you've got to
I'm
come read for
asking our-
Blunderbuss for us. It's going to be a
Juan
mess
is
if you
on
don't do it.
polo right now. He
I
beat
did
me
it. I
to
sent the Marco Polo, and he's going to get on here.
Brian, we're live on the air right now, and I just wanted to let you know that if you're available, we'd love to have you come and read Blunderbuss
no,
I thought you were
tonight. But if
tending
you're
to
not
your big
available,
doughy
It's
mess.
fine, but yeah, come hang out with us if you can.
All right. Well,
The only way I
said
can-
we had a lot of stuff to do tonight
Too much.
And-
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna push go on this theme
because
song.
the sound is working perfectly now, isn't
The
it?
mammoth
Everything
have
sounds great.
swollen, and
Ah,
his
yeah.
legs aren't even touching the ground. It's a
I don't
fat
hear the
mammoth.
swing set squeak from last week, so that's good.
Swing set squeak.
Yeah,
She said I was putting out something weird.
Oh yeah, JT wasn't here.
Yeah.
Everybody enjoy the StreamYard update, isn't it?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
things are gonna look a bit different.
Hi, Dee Dee.
Sign up if you dare, starring comics everywhere. Coming out of quarantine, so catch the vibe and dig the scene. Take a seat, gonna grab a snack, gonna kill the room, gonna talk some smack. Cutting it
Coulda
down like
easily
a
said
lumberjack,
flabby
gonna
back
take a
in
ride
there
in my
somewhere.
Cadillac.
Flabby back.
Kicking it live on the radio.
Hey, that's another character for Chubby
Everybody got
Bruce.
a right to know.
Flabby
This
back.
ain't my first rodeo. Hit the spotlight, here we
Well,
go.
if we're
Are you
going with
ready
the
for the show?
we're going with the redneck theme, it'd be back
Are you
fat
ready for
Yeah,
the
it would be.
show?
or back
Or fat
strap.
back. Fat back.
Are you ready for the show?
Oh yeah, get
Are
ready,
you
Jeff.
ready for the show?
We'll get to the bottom of this.
Isn't isn't that like a breakfast meat?
Oh heck yeah!
Oh, man, you can put it in anything.
Yeah.
Do
It's bacon
yourself
on.
a favor. Do yourself a favor and go look up Tennessee Ernie Ford singing Fatback, Louisiana,
Kicking it
USA.
live, so be our guest.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna be so blessed.
That's
Hoping
the
you
only-
cats gonna be impressed. Ain't no time to be depressed. Are you ready for the best?
Oh, I am so ready for this. Welcome
I'm
to
still
Skews,
preparing.
everybody.
Do the intro again.
Fatback, Louisiana, USA, guys. I'm telling you.
Those are the only
Change your
three
life.
words that would fit together. If you replace any of those words, it would not fit. Fatback,
yeah.
Ohio, USA.
No. It's got to be Louisiana. And it's
Fatback,
got to be Tennessee Ernie Ford.
Paris,
I think he may
France?
be the only. No, it wouldn't work.
See,
He
Nope.
may be the only version of that song.
Croissant, Louisiana. No,
I sang that in an open mic in New York one night at Birdland.
is this the
Jazz
Bridge
Club.
open mic or the? Oh.
You sang Fatback?
Yes, and Linda Lavin was sitting on the front row. from Alice.
That's
You
explaining a lot.
Also,
I ran into
had-
her at the Titanic musical too. Sat
Yes.
right next to her at Titanic.
Did she go? Are you the fat
She's
back
been
guy?
following me around. My
They're
whole
like,
life.
yeah.
What's the chronology on that?
I saw Titanic first, and then a couple years later, she was on the front row at the open
okay.
mic. So
Did she remember you from Titanic?
no,
Oh, you
Really?
Should have, like
You guys-
pretended to run into an iceberg or something, and then maybe you would have jogged something for her.
I should
So
have.
you and Linda Lavin have crossed paths more than once.
We have. It's fate.
I'm trying to think if there's somebody that I've met more than once that was like, no.
Mhm.
I've met John Branyan.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's kind of famous in some.
Was he
sort of-
wearing a turtleneck?
It was a cardigan without the buttons. That was
John,
that was a conversation.
you are
for
looking
before.
really good tonight, John. You look like
You
you're ready
are.
for church.
Classy.
Actually, did you come straight from church?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Hey, I
got
can
like a
one up
little-
you, Amanda.
Like the background has a little shiny thing. It almost looks sort of like there's some sort of glory
An
behind
aura. An
Yeah,
aura.
me, doesn't it? Mhm.
I have been on stage with John Branyan, Amanda.
You've been on stage.
Just so you know,
with him?
yes, I have.
More than once.
Yes, I have.
You know,
No.
if anybody would like to go on vacation with John Branyan and with a guy named John Thomas Oakes and a guy named Juan DeVivo,
You can do it.
you could. It's
Coming
gonna
up
be
soon.
in July. Yeah, and so you can go to johnbranyan.com for more information about Vacate with Comics. And,
Okay, away we go.
we're jumping the gun a little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
on some of this stuff, but it seemed appropriate.
Uh-huh. You are jumping the gun a little bit, but we have a giant show, and even as I said that, I realized that I haven't put the thing up to let
Well,
everybody know.
Maybe I should ask the question very slowly. John, you
How-
just said that we have a big show tonight.
Mhm,
So my next question is,
mhm.
how big is it?
Well, Juan and JT
And
If-
Amanda. If you want to
and
just include
Amanda.
that, right? Yeah.
and everybody else who's within earshot. The typical show is represented by this mastodon, which should be clearly visible on the screen now. Is it? Yeah, it is.
Which is
Mhm.
obviously there.
Tonight's show, I can't actually see the screen. I have the monitor and my screen that I'm using are the same, so I can't see the broadcast. You guys, I'm flying blind. Then a typical show is this mastodon. Tonight's show looks a little something like this.
Wow. Oh, is this a dumpster or
Mhm.
is it a okay? Because it's got wheels, and
Mm-hmm.
you could easily fit 12 mammoths in there.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a 12-part series.
You could fit 12 mammoths in that dumpster. I was trying to find one that was on fire.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Every time the Jaguars lose, I see that GIF, a dumpster fire. It's not just a dumpster fire; it's a dumpster on fire floating down a river.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
Well, there's no fire,
inside.
Jeff.
It's inside. It's
That's the
inside. The
problem.
lids. It's like the movie Backdraft. It's just waiting for you to open it, and then it'll.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Last week we had JT was not with us. I was
Balloons.
expecting
This
the
is the
big balloon. Why didn't I? Anyway,
That's not on our program tonight.
Mm,
That's in the after party. After party's about balloons.
Yeah,
what?
politics and religion comes in the effort party.
That's right. All the controversial stuff is in the effort party. So last week, JT was not here. We missed him, but we understood. We got to see him vicariously, or not vicariously, but we had the JT cam. And are you seeing what I'm seeing? Yeah.
Our
Okay.
buddy's here.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Trying to.
There he is.
Mr. Blunderbull.
I can't hear anything. Yay! I can't
Oh
hear.
no, he can't
Welcome
hear
to
us.
the show.
Okay,
Welcome
I'll
to the
take him.
show,
Give me a
Brian.
Okay,
Brian's
take him out
in the
real
show.
quick, and you can wave at me when you can hear what we're saying. You
Mm-hmm.
can't hear me right now, but
Brian.
Brian's here. Okay,
That's
everybody
what we
focus.
gotta do tonight, Brian. So Pinky is just Michael Caine, but 2 octaves higher. What
Oh,
we gotta
yeah.
do tonight,
oh,
Brian?
he's
Oh,
good.
there
You're right. You're right.
There we
Take it
go.
from in
Oh,
Nebraska.
I can hear.
All right. Outstanding.
And look, there's no white box.
No white box. I learned.
What? Do you have the same camera?
I do.
Well done.
I had to
That's-
turn the autofocus on. As you can see, it's a little crooked at the moment, but that's okay. Hey,
That's
what
your
we
new
do.
room. That's your new digs, right?
Did you get new glasses? Are you wearing new glasses?
They are, yes, they're old man reader glasses, but they're also blue light blocking.
Yeah.
Nice.
Remember the blue blockers?
That's right.
There was a guy on the street that did a rap for it. Never mind. That's an old infomercial.
Here with my new
Our-
blue blockers.
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
That.
Well, everyone's got
Blue blocker.
like a little name. I need
Yeah,
that.
did you see that? It's a headline.
It's a new
If you-
update.
Yeah, when you log in,
Go to
or you can
change your
it
name.
now.
Yeah, change your name and it says headline, so you can say something to the effect of
If you go to
I have
brand.
2 Dwayne the Rock posters on my back wall. I have a
Autographed.
personal. Yeah, I saw
Right.
that. That one of them has a
Autograph.
paragraph.
Yes.
Dear Brian.
That's what it says. It says, Brian, great meeting you, my man. I tried to get you in the whole movie, but Andy said, I'll change it. Heck no. All the best, buddy. Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Nice.
Wow.
Andy
You
is
have
the director.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Do you have a rock impression in there in your repertoire?
Just my eyebrow. That's all I got.
The
Just
people's
my
eyebrow.
People's eyebrow,
Another good eyebrow.
which is both my normal eyebrow raising. Anyway.
I can only do the one. I can do the right one.
I can't do it. Mandy
Do
can
what?
do it. Everybody can do it except me.
Well, you can't see him with my glasses. Then.
Yeah, I can't. I've never been able to raise.
That's a
one
mom raise though.
Yeah.
I
Moms
can't do
get
the
that
other one
a
as
minute.
well.
I can't do left. I can do
Yeah,
right.
just
No.
right.
Is the atomic drop the Rock's move?
No.
Okay.
It's there's the atomic drop is
No, that's a
it's the-
drink.
No, that's actually
That's a cocktail drink.
a wrestling maneuver. But the people's elbow and there's the rock
People's elbow,
bottom.
That's it. People's elbow. That's what I was
Rock
thinking.
bottom.
And then the rock bottom.
Because Thursday night, my youth group was sitting around here. They just played one elbow drop by the Rock after another. It went on for like a half an hour.
It was like a YouTube
montage.
He does a
mashup.
little
Yeah, there was a YouTube.
It
was fantastic.
You also notice we fixed the lighting so that it's
looks
not
great.
You look
not dark.
beautiful.
So.
Yeah.
You look beautiful.
Is that's your new
Wonderful.
digs,
You
though,
look
right?
Yes.
beautiful.
You like it?
I love it here. It's great.
Cool.
It's not as warm as Southern California, but it is not as cold as New England was. So
Yeah.
I'm happy.
All right.
Awesome.
There you go.
Lots greener. Lots more green.
It's tropical.
Oh man. You
So
guys,
Try.
how big is it?
this stuff.
How big is the show,
This is-
John?
This is how big the show was, Brian.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
I was
have
saying you could
so
fit
many
12.
things to do today,
Let's
but,
go.
I know.
Okay.
We need to give a
Shout
shout
out.
out. We need to give a shout out to the Cliquers. And what I was trying to get to that when you guys went crazy. Last week we had no JT, and JT's been working on a new song for the Cliquers, and we're anxiously awaiting that. But in the meantime, Juan constructed a song using, of all things, artificial intelligence.
he's making peace with the enemy.
Well,
Uh-huh.
the exception is that I told it what to do. So
Okay.
there.
Okay.
And so
Working
here's
for me.
what we had. You told it what to do. Well, then
Yeah.
how is that?
I'm just curious about why that's acceptable, but ordering food from a robot and telling it to bring it to you is too far.
Right.
The
Why that's a bridge
robots-
too far.
See, this robot's still in my laptop, whereas that other
Okay.
robot had wheels and was mobile. And man, I
You
really
could
am.
attack at any moment.
We joke about this, but I really am developing a phobia. I feel.
Well, when you see what this AI can do, doesn't take very long to go, oh, we're all in trouble.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
we're-
have the lyrics though. I
I do.
forgot to pull them up.
I
Okay.
do. We're about to see what it can do. And so we had talked about using part of the AI lyrics and then writing a song on the fly using an amalgamation of the AI and the other lyrics. But you know what? We've got so much stuff to do tonight. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make up a tune on the fly, and each of us is going to take a line, and we'll just go through this. Okay?
I could do my automated music machine.
Can you want to do that?
I'll pull up a different thing so it'll sound different.
Okay.
I have.
So Juan's going to provide. This is all improvised. Juan's going to provide some sort of a musical bed.
My instrument.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
for our
in the
commercial
meantime,
night.
Tabby, get to work on that.
In the meantime,
we will sing a song that we've made up. I will
Sorry.
put the lyrics up. I'll sing the first line, and then we'll just go across. So it'll be me, Mandy, Juan, and then we'll drop down to JT, and then Brian, and then we'll go.
And we're
that
making
way.
up the tune as we go, correct?
You're making up the tune as we go. This is a shout out to our clickers.
that's reggae.
I like it,
Dude.
man. I like it, man. Man.
All right, here we go. Together we stand, united we rise.
A group of friends.
It's supposed to be me.
A bond that never dies. I jumped it. You do it next. There you go. Here we
Okay,
go.
I'll do the next one. We laugh, we love, we dance all night. Oh,
We share our dreams, we make them come to life.
Okay, this is the chorus.
We're the Cliquers. The
A
good
good
gang
gang
in
in
town.
town.
We lift each other up.
We're up.
We
Never
never
let
let
us
each other
down.
down.
All right, next verse. We're always there for one another, come what may.
we're the Clickers, and we're here to stay.
We never judge. We always understand.
We listen to each other, we hold each other's hand.
To each other. Oh, okay. We celebrate each other's wins. We wipe away tears.
We lift each other up, we conquer all our fears, and then back to the chorus.
Oh, here's the chorus.
Higher and higher.
We,
We're the Clickers. We lift
each other up. We never let each other down.
We're
Always
always
there
there
for
for
one
one another.
another. Come away.
We're the Clickers,
Clickers and we're
and
And
we're
we're
here
here
to stay.
That's the master plan, Tabby, is
My favorite comment while we were doing that, somebody said, "Oops, you're out of time," or something like that.
oh, well,
There's
for
no way
sure. Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, no,
This
no.
is
We're
the first
definitely out of-
time. This is the
Here's-
first time I've ever seen this comment.
This one doesn't go on the album.
Doesn't
JT.
count. Here's
Well,
the
JT
secret
had
though.
nothing to do with that one.
This is how I get out of housework: is you do the job so poorly that your wife takes over. So
Yeah,
we're playing
Like,
the
I'll
music
do it
so
from
bad.
now
That, yeah,
on.
JT's like, I'll take it, guys.
I got it.
Wait till the commercial. That
This
was
week-
just a little preview.
That was
This week, in
fantastic.
no particular order, our clickers of the week are.
Donna Ray.
And
Peter
Chapman. Congratulations, Donna and Peter. Okay.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice. Same key. Well, it wasn't real hard. I did it
fantastic.
C.
You would like,
Stuck with the white keys there, JT.
if you would like to be the recipient of that sort of a musical tribute, you can go to johnbranyan.com and become a clicker, and also join us at the after party, where we talk about all of the things that we're going to do on the show. We talk about politics. We talk about things that we should never again do on the show.
Yeah.
Like make up songs based on AI. But we would love to have you be part of our merry band. We appreciate all of you clickers for the support that you give us. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Even though it seems like we're being a bit irreverent and disrespectful, we care about you quite a bit. All right. This week, Peach has got a couple of things that she wants to do, and then we're going to do the final chapter in our Chubby Bruce saga.
I have two things. The first one's unrelated, and the second one actually will segue into our Chubby Bruce third act.
Oh.
So the first one is actually courtesy of Juan's little band, Casting Crowns. So they put out a reel this week that was an interview of Juan where he played 2 truths and a lie. And then his bandmates had to
It's
guess.
just content. That is. We were just making content.
You did the content thing well.
Okay,
And
that's good.
You contented.
so I know Brian has seen it because he laugh reacted it and I laugh reacted it.
Oh, that's cool.
JT's not on Facebook, so he probably didn't see it yet.
I haven't
And
seen
know
it.
Dad hasn't seen it. So
Right.
we'll play it first. Hopefully this works.
Can you
And then
stop it short?
We have to guess what the lie is.
Okay.
Yes. Well, I have to pause it before we get to the end.
Okay.
And I haven't
Why?
watched it today, so I hopefully will remember when to pause it. But because
Well,
he reveals
when it
the-
comes
he
back
reveals
to
them at
me.
the end. Okay.
By the way, I start off every video and I say, "Hey, everybody!" All the like, I don't know why I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's your
Switch it up a little bit.
Standard
Well, and I
greeting.
think
What's
when
up?
I push play, it will have cut off your hey. So we may just say everybody.
Okay,
So let's
I'll do it. Hey, everybody! That's how it's gonna sound.
That's
Okay.
how it'll sound.
I'll fill
Okay.
it in. I'll bridge the gap.
Is it going?
Here we go.
Push the
No,
push
it's
the
not.
triangle.
Play. There you
Push
go.
the buddy. It's Juan DeVivo from Casting Crowns, and I get to find out if my friends in the band know anything about me. And it should be pretty easy because it's only been 20 years. Here's my 2 truths and 1 lie. I was electrocuted once by a pot warmer. I once killed a rattlesnake with my bare feet. I was accused of a crime that I did not commit, and I had to be exonerated.
I can see you getting your.
Oh, I can see you getting
Are you gonna
yourself
say all the-
electrocuted. Yeah. I want to pause
They should
right
get-
here and see.
See, they should guess first and then see what the bandmate said, and that way you
Okay.
don't have to
I
worry
like
about
that.
stopping it.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay.
Do you remember him? I can say him again. If you totally forgot, I get
So, were you convicted of a crime that you didn't commit?
no, just
Was that
accused.
accused of a crime that you didn't commit? See, that's
They're all
completely
believable.
plausible. Yeah, it's plausible. I don't. And you live in a place where there are no. I don't think you killed a rattlesnake with your bare feet. I think that you may have killed a
Consensual.
rattlesnake with your feet, but I think that they were not bare. I think that you were.
Oh, you
that they
think
were-
it switched a little detail?
I
in
think
there.
you made a minor adjustment, and,
Oh.
Alright.
and
Amber would like you to repeat.
Third
that,
one,
please.
the first. So it was. I was
Electrocuted.
electrocuted with a pot warmer.
Pot warmer.
Yeah, we're pausing.
Killed a snake.
Killed a snake with my bare feet, and I was accused of a crime that I did not commit.
I think electrocuted though is like electrocuted means that you died. Doesn't
See,
it?
I've had this debate with somebody else
Which
too
would
because
be
Melody,
incorrect. You didn't
because
die.
Rory, I got to tell you this story. Rory, we have bunks, and so she's on the top bunk. This is my daughter, and she was charging her phone, and something sparked in the outlet in the bunk, and like some smoke came out, and she got shocked a little bit.
Right.
So the first thing I heard from somebody like came to me was like, "Oh, hey, Rory got electrocuted." And I'm like, I was like, "Do you mean she was shocked?" Because it wasn't like you gotta come now. It was just like, "Oh, Rory just got
Lori got
electrocuted."
yeah, it's
And I was
like,
like, she got
The call didn't come in from the governor in time. She just
Right.
got like,
yeah, it's like part
it's like people use the word drown the same way. It's
Right.
like I got drowned. It's
To
like
me,
no, you didn't, because you wouldn't be
electrocuted-
here telling me that.
Yeah, to me, electrocuted means it was completed.
Yeah, it's over.
The shocking was completed. So no, I was not. I was shocked. I could say that, but it
Okay.
thought it sounded weird. Electrocuted sounds more dramatic
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
it does.
Yeah.
But it would be a lie, and so
to me.
but
Oh,
shocked isn't like shocked is just kind of like, ooh, I got shocked. You know what I mean? Whereas
okay.
electrocuted is more of a, you know what I mean?
alright.
There's
Yeah.
there's a missing level between
that's
shocked
what I'm.
and electrocuted.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm.
So
That's what
shock,
I'm
sh-
torn on.
shock is what happens
electrocuted?
when you're static electricity. and
shock
you shake hands.
shockecuted,
Shocked.
Shocked-cuted.
a shockutery board.
Yeah, electrocked. Electro-rocked.
We need a level
Yeah.
in between.
I was
So.
electro-rocked.
You would not believe the shock I shumped.
Shunked. I was
That was from
shumped.
an after party a couple
Shumped.
weeks ago. Past tense words
been
that are
killed.
spelled wrong.
Oh, so
It started
Google.
with the No, wait. What was the first one? The
The shuck.
the scream I scrumped
The
was what
screams
the
I-
original
scream I
one.
scrumped.
And then somebody else told me they read the gasp I gusped.
And it was all over for
And
Amanda.
I just
after.
couldn't hold it together. Anyway, so your final guesses, please.
I did not lose consciousness. Let me just put it that way.
I have already articulated that the electrocution part of it is incorrect, but I think that he probably was shocked by a pot warmer. That's too specific to be. Of course, we're talking about Juan here,
Yeah.
but
I
so
do
he would
like the
know to be
details.
specific. Yeah, but I think it's the rattlesnake thing. So
All right. Anybody else weighing in?
And JT.
I think you're right, but I'm going to go with the crime.
Crime.
just being
Okay.
accused of a crime he didn't commit.
Yeah, I think he was actually convicted.
What if it was a different crime? It was a different crime.
JT thinks he's actually
I
going
was
up
gonna-
for something more severe.
Well, you have to be accused before you're convicted.
He was convicted of electrocuting a rattlesnake with his bare feet.
With his bare
He
feet.
was convicted and
I
then
had
accused.
jumper cables between my toes. First, I killed it, then I brought
I'm
it back
sorry.
to life with the
I'm
jumper
so
cables.
distracted by this. Okay.
What do you already know what it is?
I
so
already know what
Pete,
it
you and
is,
Brian
so-
know
Me,
what
I
it is.
was like,
But I want you to hear the bandmates' guesses too, because I
Yeah,
find
it's
it
fun. It's
hilarious and also kind of endearing that their thought process behind all of this is almost exactly the same as you guys. Like they go through the whole
okay.
thing, like, well, it's Juan, but you know,
They know
And so
Juan.
They're
Right.
trying to figure out how he would have phrased it. Just watch this.
Yourself electrocuted. Accused of a crime I cannot commit is awfully vague.
Being accused of a crime you didn't commit, I believe it. Because when anybody asks you questions, it shocks you, and you're just like, whoa.
I'm going to say Juan was never accused of a crime that he did not commit. He's pretty straight-laced.
The rattlesnake stepping upon is the least plausible. If I know Juan, I know he would.
You do live in the middle of nowhere.
I feel like I would have heard about him stepping on a snake. I think that one might be the lie. Maybe. Yes, that's my lie for Juan.
But did you say rattlesnakes? Yeah, I'm not buying that. I'm going to say the rattlesnake was a lie.
the lie is that I was accused of a crime I didn't commit. I've never been. Anything that I've been accused of, I've done. Hey, everybody.
Goes back to the beginning. The fact that they ended on anything that I've been accused of,
Been accused of, I've done.
I just thought that was
Good.
I
JT.
never get away with anything.
JT is the guy. You know what? Whenever we have a thing like this, we should let JT go first, and then whatever he says, I'm just going to go
Just
with
go
it.
after
He's
it.
always right about that.
But here's
was-
the thing. Adam still doesn't believe you, and I think you still might
Don't
be
call my
lying.
mom. Call my
Oh,
mom.
yeah. Your mom did comment under there, and she backed you up. But here's my thing: have you never ever been pulled over for speeding, and you hadn't been going over?
Oh, I've sped every time they got
The
me.
speed
I've
The
I
speed
sped
he
some
spud.
speeds.
I spud some
He
serious.
spud
speed.
some speeding.
So the
Speed
mistake
executed.
I made in playing it, because I had the first two things were really detailed, and then I went, "Oh, there was a crime." I should have put more to it. I should have been.
Okay.
I was.
there
So
was a
he
small
says-
teacher's aid on the outside, on the outskirts of Philadelphia.
So you
Yeah.
say you've never actually been accused of a crime that you didn't commit and have to be exonerated. But I wanted to know about speeding, and you're claiming that every time
Yeah.
you've been accused of
Yeah.
speeding, it
If I
actually
got-
was legit.
And if I got pulled over, it was.
But
'cause
now,
of,
of course, Jeff wants to know, and everybody else who saw the video before wants to know the story of stepping on a rattlesnake with your bare
oh,
feet.
that's a good one. I was gonna start from top to bottom because I'll just keep it short. I say pot warmer, but I may have missaid it. Is the thing that you plug into? It's got the dial on it, and it basically looks like a radio, right? To a 6-year-old. So it was like a walkie-talkie. So I plugged it into the wall, but there was some wires sticking out of the bottom of it, and it not only it shocked me, but then for some reason I opened my hand. I don't know if y'all ever done this before, but it stuck to me. while it was shocking me. So I'm like, oh, I remember yelling and going, oh, and I had to slap it out of my hand. And my mom comes around the corner, sees the pot warmer plugged in, looks at me and just starts laughing. She's like, she was scared at first and she was like, you idiot. She just starts laughing like I'm a moron. The rattlesnake thing happened when I was 2. And so in Florida, and you can look these up, they're really small rattlesnakes called pygmy rattlers, and they're probably like this long. But she said, I called you, you come running around the corner, and you just squished his head right on the driveway. I was like, you just kept running. And I was like,
You bruised his head, and he
man,
ripped your heel.
It's just, and they're tiny. They're maybe like half a foot long, 6 inches.
So you accidentally crushed a snake.
I still killed it with my bare feet.
Yeah. With his bare feet.
But I was in diapers.
That snake saw you coming and was like, man, that baby's huge. Look at that.
Maybe my mom would come on for like Mother's Day or something if you guys want to do mom stories.
And share all of the truths.
I've got a few.
Rattlesnake incidents.
That'd be good.
So there, that's 2 truths and a lie, and I needed to clear some stuff up.
There's questions.
The second thing I wanted to bring up was that this week we had a comment on Facebook from a very recent SCQS viewer, and he's watching tonight. So Adam,
hello,
is down in the comments calling you a thief because you said stolen pot warmer, or it sounded like that. And I just want to remind everybody that you guys are all part of the Chubby Bruceverse by submitting your ideas and helping us fill out the characters and, choosing which
Viewers
plot
like
ideas
you
you like the best, especially in the effort party. If you become a subscriber, then you can help us really decide where the direction of the show is. And Adam emailed us this week. He's only been watching for a little while, but he emailed us at skews@johnbranyan.com, and he has an idea for a new character. And I won't read the whole thing. I'll just give you some of his ideas for this new character named Al. He is a
Al. Just A-L.
That would be funny to have, like, we got biscuit neck, dumpster fire, blunderbuss, fat back, antihistamine, allergies.
And Al.
Yeah.
Right.
Al.
Right. There you go. So this Al is a good old boy sadist and a curmudgeon. His appearance is of a bald Gandalf or a fat David Carradine from Kung Fu.
Okay.
I don't know who that is, but JT's tracking and
a
Brian.
Fat David Carradine.
Yeah.
He has
or
an
a bald
odd
Gandalf.
odor. I like this. Odd odor like asphalt and hairspray.
Nice.
So, and he collects strange things like antique tubes of toothpaste and rusty straight razors because they remind him of his pappy. So, and it goes on. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them. So we want to.
He's got a whole backstory.
That's great. He's done a character bio there.
What's his
He
alignment?
refers to Reddit as his source for all knowledge, and he hates his ex-wife Judy, but shares custody of their terrier Willie, whom he also hates.
That would be funny to have like a whole episode of Al having to
It's
and
your
Willie.
weekend. Yeah, take Willie.
Yeah.
Gotta take the dog again.
His last name is Imoni.
Dragging him.
Al Imoni. Or alcoholic.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in AA. That was in there too. I said I wasn't going to read all of it, but it's in there somewhere.
I got the dog this week.
Yeah.
I like, if he's going to be taking care of the dog and he has an ex-wife, alimony is a better last name.
Yeah, it says Judy never comes to pick up Willie on her weekends, so that's why he's mad at her.
Or maybe I could be his
Dog
middle
folder.
initial and Moni is his last name.
Yeah.
Al-I-Moni.
Works for me.
Let's
put that
nail
into
down
chat.
all the details right now. Let's get it all.
We'll put it into chat GPT.
We're brainstorming. We're
Get it,
brainstorming.
yeah.
It's already starting.
So if you
fantastic.
have any plot points or character sketches or things like that you want to throw into the Chubby Bruceverse, now's the time. And Tabby and I have officially begun working on the anniversary show, which is coming up the first Sunday in April. I don't know what that date is yet.
Whoa.
I think that's April 2nd.
April
Is that
2nd?
April? I think it's the 2nd.
I think that sounds right.
Oh, that's an April Fool's
Because the
episode.
9th is Easter this year. So we can
right.
decide if we wanted to do it on the 2nd or the 9th, but sometime in April.
we have to finish the Chubby Bruce episode. We've been doing table reading for the past 3 weeks.
And we're only 30 minutes into it. We got plenty of time.
Yeah, we'll catch you up. So Chubby Bruce and the gang have been playing dodgeball, and Biscuit Neck has been rendered unconscious for the entire sketch.
Most of the episode.
So now we're coming into Act 3. We have 2 versions of Act 3 that we're going to do. I haven't read them. JT wrote one, Juan wrote the other one, and so we're
not gonna say who wrote which one.
Right.
That's right.
I'm not even
we
sure
want
who
you guys
wrote which
to
one.
guess. Yeah.
All right, so we will do our parts accordingly. We all know the parts that we're supposed to play, and Mandy,
Actually,
you will
we
just
might have a couple we need to assign as we go.
you'll
Yeah.
just do the females part. Anytime there's a chick, and
Anytime
remember
there's a chick, I'll-
Remember that antihistamine has a British accent.
She's British.
Remember that.
Hang on,
All right.
though. I don't know. Hang on, I'm not where we're supposed to be.
Are we pulling?
Okay.
Is there a
Everybody's
document?
Yes.
Oh, do you not have the
Private chat.
document,
private.
Brian?
Oh,
Nope.
Just look in the private chat.
Well,
we have to
is
send it
up
again
there?
because
Yeah.
he came later.
It says
Oh.
Brian Poloed,
Oh,
which I'm glad there's an L in there, not Brian Pooed.
okay, here.
That would
I'll
be.
send it.
I mean, it wouldn't be wrong
It's true.
at some
All right,
point.
thank you.
Everybody does.
That is
Don't be
true.
ashamed.
Everybody poops. So
I never realized that the only thing separating poloed from pooed was that one L in between.
I mean,
the O's.
until you see it all right there in front of you.
Yep.
It's a little hard to-
Okay.
All right.
Now that we've
So,
taken the show there. All right.
It's all the
Okay.
way down at the bottom. It says Act 3, and then I assume that
I'm going to read the host is, right?
okay. You ahead, and then I'm the host, and then we'll go
And
from
then
there.
you're the host. Great. I read stage directions, everybody. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The host is slathering a piece of toast with a huge pat of cheddar as he speaks when we return from the commercial.
Welcome back. Remember my story about Cousin Delmar? I hope you're starting to see how you can be scared of something that ain't that big of a deal. It looks like the gang is learning that in spades. Maybe if we do that wavy line thing again, we can get back and see what happened to Biscuit Neck's Easter present. That might shed light on it, don't you think?
Wavy lines and glissando harp sound again as we flash back to the Neck family's single-wide trailer. Antihistamine, who inexplicably speaks with a thick Northern English accent, is beaming at Biscuit Neck as he watches the electronic bunny spin round and round, saying its translated Chinese greetings. That's all it does, Bicky! Round and round like he's lost the plot till you think you'll go daft, you will!
I don't know who Biscuit Neck is.
I thought it was
JT,
JT.
isn't it?
JT, I think.
Mom, why she call me Bicky?
Mom, why do you call him Bicky? That's his name, isn't it? Don't get your knickers in a twist. Black pudding, Scotch eggs for brunch. It's Easter after all. Antihistamine leaves the room to go prepare Easter brunch.
And why she talking that weird voice?
It's all that BBC junk she watches. That woman's about the biggest chucklehead dork slap I ever seen.
That's Biscuit's dad, Biscuit Neck's dad, and this is Biscuit Neck's mom. Be nice, Jude.
I was being nice. What the heck is that thing? Goes round and round yelling like a just goes round and round yelling like a communist. Am I supposed to understand that crap? I want to eat breakfast.
Jude leaves the room, and Biscuit's mom says, "She means well, Biscuit.
I never asked for no bunny.
For her sake, can you pretend like you like it till breakfast is over?"
Okay, Mom.
That's my Biscuit.
Oh, yeah.
Biscuit's mom kisses him on the forehead. Honey, I'm going to run to the car and get my cigarettes. You go into breakfast.
Okay.
Biscuit walks into the kitchen and leaves the bunny spinning around and round in ever-widening circles. Biscuit's mom goes out the back door for her cigarettes, and unbeknownst to her, the screen door bounces back open because the spring is busted. As she's rummaging around in the car for her cigarettes, the bunny's trajectory sends it out the door, down the driveway, and down the road, its red eyes flashing as it goes.
Yeah.
This kicks off an Ant-Man-style jump cut montage of the Harm Bunny roaming through the town, narrowly avoiding being run over by cars, scaring flocks of pigeons, being chased by dogs and cats and toddlers at the playground, perhaps going in and out of some of the same doors the gang went through in Act 2, and then going straight through Dumpster Fire's backyard, where Dumpster Fire is digging a hole or something. From the Harm Bunny's perspective, we see Dumpster Fire look up and scream as the Harm Bunny careens toward him. He falls into the hole he's digging to get away from the Harm Bunny. The Harm Bunny shoots out the back gate of Dumpster Fire's backyard and continues on its journey until it finally winds up at the end of the alley where the gang was playing dodgeball, stuck on a big wad of chewing gum, in a subtle reference to the host story at the beginning about Cousin Delmar's fear of chewing gum. Now we know that Dumpster Fire actually saw the Harm Bunny and how he got scraped up, but we also know that it is an electronic toy and nothing to really be scared of. This is the moral of the show, right? Is this supposed to be the host? Or no, this is still stage
No,
directions.
this is still stage directions, yeah.
Okay. Sometimes we blow things out of proportion and make them bigger than they actually are with the magnifying glass of fear in our heads.
Ooh.
As the Harm Bunny sits there on the wad of chewing gum, trying to move forward, red eyes blinking, Dumpster Fire walks into the alley, kicking his rocking can. He stops because he hears the gears of the Harm Bunny toy grinding in the silence of the alley. He picks up the rocking can, and a quick close-up of the Harm Bunny's wheels. The chewing gum is stretching, and the Harm Bunny is almost free from his snare.
Is that you, Harm Bunny? I ain't scared of you. I'm gonna get on you and show the gang I ain't lying. You gonna regret knocking me in that hole and bite me on the ear.
Dumpster Fire starts moving toward the dumpster where the sound is coming from. One more close-up of the Harm Bunny's wheels slowly coming loose from the gum.
Bunny. Bunny. Where you at?
Suddenly, the Harm Bunny comes loose from the wad and charges toward Dumpster Fire, who throws the rock in the can in the air and trips over his feet, crashing down on the ground. The Harm Bunny rolls up onto his foot and starts crawling up his leg. Dumpster Fire is screaming like a little girl.
Don't kill me, Harm Bunny. I was just kidding. I'm not gonna capture you in a can or hit you with a rock or nothing.
Suddenly, the Harm Bunny's wheels grab traction on Dumpster Fire's pants, and the Harm Bunny shoots like a rocket straight up towards Dumpster Fire's face. We see Dumpster Fire's face fill the screen from the Harm Bunny's point of view as we black out. Cut to Annahistamine's house. She's washing the dishes with a dish rag printed like a British flag and watching Upton Flabby
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the telly. There is a knock on the door. She puts the dish rag down and goes to the door. Super Music Man is standing there in his complete costume. He's holding what looks like a really cheap old laptop computer. Can I help you, love?
This is you, JT.
Yeah, JB's definitely. Yeah.
Sorry to trouble you, ma'am, but my Super Music Manometer has been picking up a distress signal from this location. Is there trouble about?
Only trouble here was Jude, my son-in-law's attitude at Easter brunch. But I can tell you he was slapped in the gob for it.
Ah, I see. It looks like your screen door is busted, ma'am. Did this happen today?
Oh, no, that door's been a right dog's dinner for ages.
Ma'am, my current distress reading is about 2 hours old right now. Do you have World Wide Web access in your home?
Super Music Man holds up the end of an old AT&T style desktop phone cable that's connected to his laptop.
If I could connect to your dial-up modem, I can refresh the page and ascertain the most current location of the distress signal.
Oh, isn't it twee? I've got fiber optic, love.
Fiber what?
Tell you what, if there's trouble about, no doubt Biscuit Neck is involved. He and his gang played dodgeball in the alley downtown, and my guess is that's where the trouble'll be.
Thank you, ma'am. Do you have an atlas I could borrow?
Cut to downtown. The gang is walking tentatively back toward the alley, looking over their shoulders in case the Harm Bunny may be sneaking up on them. Chubby Bruce, which I'll let JT take back over this week.
Hey ho, Harry, this harm bunny's scary.
Like JFK said, the only thing to fear is harm bunnies.
It's you, allergies.
That was Benjamin Franklin.
I'm pretty sure it was JFK.
I think it was Franklin Roosevelt.
Hey ho, whoa.
Oh, sorry. Chubby Bruce stops everybody on the sidewalk right outside the alley.
Y'all hear that?
There is a strange grinding noise coming from the alley. The gang all look at each other in fear.
What is it?
It sounds like.
Stop talking. Biscuit neck. Oh, yeah. I don't know how to read with the commas. Stop talking, Biscuit neck. Let's get a closer look.
The gang tiptoes toward the alley and peeks around the corner. Dumpster Fire is lying unconscious on the ground. The harm bunny is sitting on Dumpster Fire's chest, its wheels caught up in the fabric of his shirt, grinding away, its little red eyes blinking and starting to fade as its battery runs out. The gang walks toward Dumpster Fire as the grinding slows down and the eyes gradually fade away to black.
My bunny.
Your bunny?
Yeah, antihistamine gave it to me for Easter.
Chubby Bruce lifts Dumpster Fire from the ground and starts trying to rouse him.
Hey ho, hi, wake up, Dumpster Fire.
Dumpster Fire starts to wake up from his collapse. He opens his eyes and sees Biscuit Neck standing there holding the harm bunny. Dumpster Fire screams in abject terror.
Get that thing away from me! It tried to kill me!
It's just a toy, Dumpster Fire.
No, it ain't. It crawled up my leg and tried to choke me.
No, it didn't. See? It runs on batteries.
Hey ho, boy, ain't nothing but a toy.
Suddenly, Super Music Man's tour van pulls into the alley, and he and his band pour out, setting up all their equipment for a performance. His band has the names of the Beatles, but they're dressed like Kiss. Paul, George, John, and Ringo.
Can we split that up?
I'll be right with you after sound check. I'll be with you right after sound check, fellas.
Who in the wide world of sports is that?
He looks like a musician.
Not just any musician, my friend. This is my band. John, Paul, George, and Ringo, and I'm Super Music Man.
Super Music Man finishes his sound check and sings his theme song as the gang stands there listening, unimpressed. When the song ends, the gang stares at Super Music Man for a beat and then goes back to what they were talking about before.
Why'd you try to scare everybody with my rabbit, D-Fire?
Well, I thought it was real, Biscuit. It came through my backyard like a cheetah and attacked me. I fell in my hole. The one I was...
What hole?
The one I was digging, in my backyard.
What you need a hey ho ho for, D-Fire?
For beeswax.
Beeswax?
As in none of yours.
The hole is there as a carrot for a future episode.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming to the show.
We didn't.
I got a little song for you about a menace that is scouring the planet right now, and we need to stop it before things get out of hand. I'm talking about the Harm Bunny.
Harm Bunny ain't nothing but a toy, Super Music Man.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Super Music Man ignores Chubby Bruce and they sing the Harm Bunny song. The gang leaves in the middle of the song, but Super Music Man doesn't notice. After the song is over, Super Music Man is looking at an empty alley. The gang is gone. The band slowly packs up their gear as once again Super Music Man has shown up too late to address the problem. Fade to the gang hanging out by the hot dog stand looking at the dead Harm Bunny. Biscuit Neck is a little sad.
I'm sorry my bunny scared you, D-Fire.
It's all right, Biscuit. Just keep that thing away from me.
Don't be sad, Biscuit Nick. All it needs is a new battery.
Thanks, Chubby Bruce, but I'm afraid he'll get out of the house again and terrorize the neighborhood. Somebody could get hurt.
Nah, that little fella wouldn't hurt a squirrel.
I got extra battery in my fanny pack. Here you go, Biscuit.
Blunderbuss gives Biscuit Neck the battery, and Biscuit Neck puts it in the bunny. It starts right up with its red eyes flashing. Biscuit Neck sheds a little tear. He's moved by the gang's compassion.
Thanks, fellas.
Who wants to play some dodgeball?
Hey, ho, ho, let's go.
The gang runs boogity, boogity, boogity back to the alley and starts another dodgeball game. Biscuit Neck sets the Harm Bunny down next to the dumpster, but he forgets to turn it off. As they're playing, the Harm Bunny leaves the alley. Host.
Mm-hmm.
Host.
Oh! So there you go, folks. I think the gang has learned a valuable lesson about blowing things out of proportion. I think it would do us all a lot of good if we'd stop magnifying our problems and use a little wisdom and the help of friends to help us get through the troubles of the day. Don't you? We'll see you next time.
Credits begin as we fade to Super Music Man and his band driving down the highway on the way to being late for their next gig. Ringo is driving.
Hey, Ringo, pull over at the next internet cafe so I can consult the Super Music Manometer for villains. We have to stay one step ahead of the evil at all times. Plus, I need some ideas for a new supervillain lyric.
You got it, boss.
The Super Music Man van goes careening down the highway. As it starts to fade in the distance, the Harm Bunny goes zooming down the road after the van. Blackout. Okay.
I thought it would be funny if he sounded like a beetle too.
It would.
Do we want a commercial now and then do the other one?
And then
or-
do the second one?
Yeah.
That's...
Okay.
That was
that a
my
good
favorite
Ringo?
one too.
My favorite part of that. My favorite
I was
part
gonna
of that-
defend it when I said it, and then I read it ahead, and I'm like, okay, well, I was gonna do it anyway.
Favorite part of that is they have the names of the Beatles, but they look like Kiss. And Brian goes, "Oh,
Like, it makes perfect
You got
sense.
it, boss.
you got it." Bud.
Okay.
All right, so we've got a commercial, and then we'll.
Oh,
All right,
here.
hold on. It's musical.
Oh, it's musical again.
I pulled up the wrong thing. Let me
Do
pull
you
up
want me to
the
pull
other
this?
lyrics.
Are you ready for your
Yes,
background?
the slide can go
background?
up. This this episode of Chubby Bruce was brought to you by Sprife. I don't know if we ever mentioned that. I just saw Tabby doing it. And do you have lyrics for this? I'm trying to
No.
remember.
No, well,
I
you
don't
sent
have
them to us,
lyrics.
but I didn't copy them.
Oh, yeah, I didn't put it
Oh
in.
no, it's not that one. Oh yeah, it is. Here it is. I'm feeling tired and I need a boost. I'm gonna grab a drink, gonna quench my thirst. Gonna make it a Sprite, cause it's the best. Gonna feel refreshed, gonna ease the tears. Sprife, oh Sprife, the drink of the day. Refreshing and cool, it's the only way. Sprife, oh Sprife, it's what I need. Gonna drink it up, gonna live life with speed.
Oh,
That's our robot generated.
what else could you want?
It ended.
Everybody
It
drinks
ended a little
Sprite.
abruptly, don't you?
Well, I
think?
figured 30 seconds was good. Plus, we are way into it. There's a whole other second verse.
All right,
Look
so-
for it on iTunes.
So, are you gonna tell everybody where those lyrics came from too, or did you?
Oh yeah, that
mention
was AI generated.
it? That was also AI generated.
Yeah, I heard about it and just started as a lark started typing stuff in. So
Yep.
That's great.
yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
All right, so we
Right,
got
so that
the
was our
other.
commercial break. But we do have a different Act 3 option. We may do a combination of the two sometime in the future, but the job is to guess who wrote each of these. So that
This
was
is
Contender 1, and this next one's Contender 2.
this is like the DVD extras kind of thing.
Yeah.
You could actually choose your ending. So y'all are gonna choose the ending. I think.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right,
So,
so
here we
the
go.
host is holding a rope that's going over a pulley. He looks at the camera.
Shh! I'm trying to catch the rat that's back there in the junkyard. I named him Junior after my mama, but he only comes when I'm trying to eat my breakfast. It's time to check in on the gang and see how they're doing with their animal control problem. Maybe it'll be like when my friend Tom had a roach problem and used spray. Well, let's catch up with the gang.
Oh, sorry. Dumpster fire coming from one direction and the rest of the Chubby Bruce gang coming from the other direction. They run into each other and land in a heap in front of Dodgeball Alley.
Oh, my aching head.
Hey, ho, ho, oh no!
Why don't you watch where you're going? That wicked smarts.
That was not a good surprise.
Quiet, Biscuit Neck. I hear something.
The gang looks into the alleyway to see the same glowing red eyes they've been dreading.
See, I told you guys it was real.
Shh, Stumpy. You'll let him know we're here.
But he's looking right at us.
Let's sneak around behind some boxes and try to trap him.
Yeah, let's get him.
The gang all zip away in a cloud of dust, each returning with their own method of snagging the carnivorous coney.
Hey, oh, hey, okay. Everybody ready to get underway?
I'm ready to send that demon to the netherworld.
Geez, Dumpy. How's about we just catch you first, and then we find out what we can do about it? That's why I just got this net here.
I'm just going to prop up this box with a sandwich underneath it.
Biscuit Neck holds up a picture of his family at Easter and starts to explain something, but Dumpster Fire interrupts him.
No time for memories, Biscuit Neck. Here it comes.
The glowing eyes in the back of the alley as the gang waits for it. The glowing eyes are in the back of the alley as the gang waits for it to come closer.
That's it. I can't take no more.
Dumpster Fire leaps from behind his box and charges with a battle cry.
Chunky junk monkey!
The gang are confused, but in the noise and excitement decide to follow Dumpster Fire.
Hey, ho, ho, I got some fish to throw.
Wicked awesome.
Harbud buddy.
Harb da harb buddy. Harb da harb buddy.
Harb da harb buddy. Oh,
Harb da bar. Yeah, harb da harb buddy.
It's like a bad game of.
I got it.
Anyway, sorry.
Harb da harb buddy.
Yeah. It being dark and the only light was from the Dumpster Fire's torch that was extinguished in the melee, they all fall into another heap, each believing they've captured the evil monster.
I got his leg.
That's my leg. I got his arm.
That's my arm. I really got him. See, I'll show you.
Ow, that was me, you dummy. Why would you bite it anyway?
Hey, wait. Biscuit Neck has got a mate.
The gang all look at Biscuit Neck standing at the open end of the alley with the bunny in his hands. The light shows it's just a toy, the same toy that Biscuit Neck got for Easter.
Oh, Biscuit Neck. I know that bunny. It's the one you got last week from your auntie for Easter, isn't it?
Biscuit Neck nods and opens his mouth to speak, but the bunny sparks and twists around and kicks him in the jaw, laying him out cold. The gang all laughs.
Oh, I'm so glad that wasn't no real hard buddy.
Yeah, we sure learned our lesson about letting our imaginations run wild.
Just then, a man in yellow spandex and a blue cape jumps out from behind a pile of garbage bags with the letters SMM on his chest.
Who's that?
I'm Super Music Man, and I have a song that will solve all of your problems. In my mind, I can fly away, I can do it any time of day, but if I let it go and run away, it will wreck a nearly perfect day. Imagination is bad. Shut off your mind and you'll be glad.
Shut up!
We done fixed this whole mess, Super Music Man.
You mean the problem has already been solved?
Yeah, guy, we're done here.
Well, I guess I'll go away then.
Sounds good. Maybe show up earlier next time.
Super Music Man shuffles off screen slowly as the gang all go to help Biscuit Neck up off the sidewalk.
Well, it looks like they got it figured out. Nothing like running from nothing when nothing is really wrong. It gets you worked up thinking something is more than nothing. Then when you've done something about it, it ends up doing nothing because nothing was there in the first place. Some people say that something is better than nothing, but they're not saying anything that wasn't something already. Take my mom's dog, Curtis. No one's ever seen him, and I'm starting to get worried that he doesn't exist. But someone is... But someone is pooping on the lawn. Well, until next time.
Hey ho ho ho!
Hey. Oh, oh. Yep. And scene.
Good stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Someone is pooping on the lawn.
Someone is pooping on the lawn.
I love that the host just starts talking about things that are going on in his world
Yeah.
that aren't relevant to the cartoon at all, and he's just talking about his problems.
Here's
Well,
what I love.
We have to do the guesses
people
because I want
wrote.
to talk about them.
Two different people wrote an Act 3. Two different people wrote that Act 3, but we never discussed that Chubby Bruce was going to talk in rhyme, and that just happened.
happened.
In
Yeah.
both of them.
And he wants to throw fists, apparently.
Hey, ho, ho. I got fists to throw.
Someone is pooping on the lawn.
Yes. Yeah, I wasn't.
I want
prepared for
y'all
that
to.
line.
I want the crowd to guess because I want to talk about the
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's an African.
All right,
So-
so number 1, guesses for who wrote number 1, and then guesses for who wrote number 2, and then tell us what you think your favorite. We'll probably have to talk about this in the effort party, but like
We
which
are
parts
already
you
out
like.
of time in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
guess. I already know. Actually, all of us know because it's
We all know.
Yeah, we all know.
But we haven't read them. This
Because-
was the first time I'd read through them. So.
I think I would have probably guessed correctly even if I didn't know.
Yeah.
I think so too.
But we'll see how well our viewers
Knowing
know our
our
2 writers.
knowing our buddies the way we know them.
It's a little too much.
Mm.
Plus, well, because we already did 2 truths and a lie.
No, Dakota
Already
didn't see
know
the
more.
beginning. Juan did the first one, and JT did the second one, Jeff says.
Huh.
Tabby already knows, so she can't guess.
I would like to know on accident.
Someone's been pooping on the lawn.
Someone.
I
Well,
like
someone's
my
been-
hole.
But one thing we know for sure, that didn't come from nothing. Oh golly!
Thanks, Sarah.
First is Juwan. Everybody thinks number 1 is
Huh.
Juwan and number 2 is JT. And Suzanne said she liked the second one, so she likes yours if yours is number 2, JT.
Yeah,
Who
JT,
does
good
number
job.
2 work for?
That's right, buddy. You tell that turd who's boss.
There was a
I
lot
feel
of
like
visual jokes in the first one. There was a lot of scene description that would be animated. There would be visual jokes.
the montage would have carried it. I think
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of gags you can pull off of there.
In a montage. That's right.
Right.
Need a montage.
Well, I don't know how many more guesses we're gonna get. So
Tell
far we
'em.
have 2, and they
So
guess
far,
the same
everybody's
thing.
wrong.
So far, everybody's wrong. That tells you something.
Whoops.
Time to get your guesses in.
Is that too much of a clue? Everybody's wrong.
Who
Get in your
can think?
guesses. That would have been a
Yes.
fun
So the first one was written by JT, and the second
because
one
it
was
had
written
more
by Juwan.
meaning. Because it had more meaning, and it actually had a point. Yeah, he came to a conclusion.
Juwan.
Yeah,
Just went off.
yeah, and
I think
mine
we
had
came
the
to
word
the same
poop in it.
conclusion. I thought we
And
came to
mine-
the same conclusion.
No, well,
Yeah.
yeah, we did. I just put a bunch of nonsense at the end.
So
though.
here's
It makes
what
Throwing
I'm
hands.
thinking. Again, we'll talk about this more in the effort party. I really like Juwan's outline. I like his sequence of events, but I also like JT's flashback. So I feel like if we put JT's flashback in where Juwan revealed the information, that it would fit really nicely.
He
together.
developed Super Music Man a little better too. I
Yes.
just had him come on and walk off.
Yeah,
He's just
that's another thing we'll have
I
to
don't know.
weave in a little bit and figure out how to combine the
well,
two.
you know, we got 20 minutes. I think we lost John.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
he's looking a little frozen.
It looks like allergies.
I think here's what I think. What threw everybody off? JT sang the Super Music Man song that I wrote
Yes.
so well.
Yeah.
It sounded like it was his own
So
thing.
because he was Super Music Man and you actually wrote lyrics in your script, he had to sing it, and so everybody's like, "Oh, he must have written that one."
Mm-hmm.
So, he's back. There.
For some
So
reason, I think Patrick Warburton should play Super Music Man.
I was
And then
thinking
we
of the
need
Dudley
Andrew.
Do-Right voice, though, but yours was good.
Yeah, that would be good too.
I'm Super Music Man.
Yeah, that would be good.
I need
I'm
to figure
Super
out the
Music
difference.
Man.
There it is.
Someone's been pooping on the lawn. I've got a song about it.
That's perfect.
That's great.
That is perfect. Or to split it up, we could bring on Andrew.
There you go.
He could do that.
We have to do Snappy Wrap Up, you guys, and
What?
get to the after party before
You're a
you
killjoy tonight. You know that.
I know.
All right. You can subscribe at johnbranyan.com and become a clicker. And support our show and send us.
Get
help
your
us
music ready,
contribute to-
Juan, for the reading of the
we're gonna-
credits.
You want Sprife commercial or our reggae?
Your
clickers?
call. Your
Link
call.
for the effort parties on our homepage. Oh, Brian, we need to update your thing, your information. Where should we send people?
To the effort party. I think that'll be good.
Send them to the effort party, and then
We'll have something soon. We'll have something new soon.
okay.
All right.
So just Brian's gonna hide. You can
Yep.
find him on Facebook, but you'll have to dig a little more if you want to go beyond that for a little
That's
while.
right.
JohnThomasOaks.com to find out what projects JT is working on, and CastingCrowns.com
Very soon.
for Juan.
You're coming your way.
Or you can follow them on Facebook too, and then you'll be able to see the content they've been contenting lately. All the contenting they've been doing.
And you'll just have to
You
like
contented.
it.
All right. Why is there a soft-billed duck in our? What is this?
Because it's funny.
That's the quack. It's like a wet balloon.
That's why I put it there, because it's funny.
Okay. Well, that's great.
A soft-billed duck.
Read the credits like your Chubby Bruce characters, I would say, right?
Well,
we
if
need
you want to do a song, and I'm going to bring up so you don't have to sing, it'll be more like a Devo.
Oh, we're
With it,
singing these
think.
credits.
Wow, we're making up these.
Okay, here we go.
Hey! It's a click. The comedy click.
Jeannie Anderson. Louise Bear.
And Peter Chapman. Hey, Randy.
Griffith.
Crack that Roy.
Wilmington.
RJ Nelson.
Tracy Pope.
That's the way that the clickers roll.